You were never destroyed by a bullet. You weren't taken down by a sword. No, you were dismantled by whispers. A casual sentence dropped in a hallway. A smile laced with a hidden dagger. You walked into the room and the energy shifted, and you felt it in your bones. Not because someone attacked you face to face, but because someone gossiped behind your back. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had your reputation stained not by your own mistakes, but by the venom someone injected into others using your name? Yes, you have. We all have. It's an invisible war. And most people, they're losing it. What? Because they don't understand the weapon. They don't understand the psychology. They don't understand how to strike back, not with chaos, but with control. Tonight, we end your role as the hunted. Tonight, you become the hunter. Gossip is not idle chatter. It's social currency. It's a psychological scalpel that cuts not flesh, but influence. In ancient courts, gossip could get you executed. In today's world, it can kill your credibility, your career, and your connection to power without a trace. And here's the most painful truth. The people closest to you, your friends, your colleagues, your allies, can be the ones who do it. What? Because gossip is fueled by envy. Because small minds feed on the downfall of greater spirits. Because attention is power, and if they can't earn it, they will steal it by tarnishing yours. So what do the masses do? They react emotionally. They plead, they cry, they chase after the narrative like it's a wildfire. They try to correct the lie and end up looking defensive, guilty, weak. But the master, the strategist, the Machiavellian mind, they don't play defense. They manipulate the fire. They gossip with intent. Let me arm you with the psychology of power. You don't need to run from gossip. You need to redirect it like a current. And there are 3 laws you must master. Law 1, gossip is a stage, so control the script. Understand this, every social circle is a theater. There are no innocent audiences, only spectators hungry for a compelling story. So if you don't control the narrative, someone else will. Don't wait for lies to spread. Plant your own whispers first. Not lies, strategic truths. Drop stories that elevate your mystery. Create tales that provoke curiosity. Let them talk, but let them talk about what you want them to believe. Say something in confidence that you know won't stay confidential. What? Because the illusion of privacy is your tool. Leak ideas of how connected you are. Leak hints of a plan larger than anyone imagines. Let the serpent speak in shadows, but let it be your tongue that guides the sound. Law 2, never attack directly, delegate the dagger. If you confront the gossiper directly, you reveal your emotions. Emotion is blood in the water. Instead, influence someone above them to isolate them. Instead of reacting to the gossip, make them the topic of suspicion. For example, if someone is poisoning your name subtly, you approach their superior and say, "I've been noticing some strange energy in the team. I don't want to assume anything, but I feel someone may be creating small disruptions. Could be unintentional, but it's affecting the morale." You plant doubt. You raise questions without pointing fingers. The poisoner becomes the poisoned. They squirm. They try to defend themselves. They look guilty, and you didn't even name them. That is psychological warfare. That is gossip with intent. Law 3, create a myth that outlives the lie. A single rumor can tarnish a reputation. But a myth, a powerful, consistent identity, makes you untouchable. You must create an aura so powerful that gossip breaks itself against it. Let me explain. Powerful people cultivate archetypes. The visionary, the charismatic leader, the untouchable strategist. Pick one and live it publicly. Dress for it. Speak like it. Post like it. Walk into rooms like it. When gossip tries to infiltrate that narrative, it feels absurd. If they say you're insecure, but you speak with clarity and calm conviction, people dismiss it. If they say you're failing, but you're seen as decisive and in control, the gossip turns to dust. Build the myth and the mob won't believe the whispers. Here's how you elevate beyond defense and enter domination. Step 1. The deflection game. When gossip finds you, never explain. Never defend. Instead, amuse yourself. Shrug. Say, interesting what people come up with when they don't understand greatness. That single sentence does 2 things. makes you look unfazed, paints your enemies as jealous and confused. Step 2. Distortion as a weapon. If they talk about you, change the subject toward your strength. I've heard a few things going around. People speculate a lot when you're about to make a big move. You've now distorted their narrative and made it fuel your power. They gave you attention. You turned it into mystique. Step 3. Dominate the stage. Create moments that define you. Give powerful speeches. Drop bold ideas. Share magnetic visions. Gossip dies in the presence of greatness. When people experience your brilliance firsthand, no rumor can overwrite the truth they feel. Now listen closely, this is elite. You don't just defend against gossip. You build allies who amplify your narrative for you. Call them the echo chamber. Find 2 to 3 individuals who move in different circles, but respect your power. Feed them insights. Let them accidentally reveal your genius to others. Let them praise you in rooms you haven't entered yet. What? Because third-party admiration is 10 times more persuasive than self-promotion. In essence, you become a legend through the lips of others. But you control the lips. Gossip becomes not an enemy but a vehicle. You've gone from the target to the tactician. From the whispered about to the whispering mastermind. Let's anchor this in your soul. Remember how it felt to hear your name twisted? To walk into a room and feel the phantom stare? To be betrayed by those who smiled at you yesterday? That pain, burn it into memory. Not as weakness, but as fuel. That was the moment the old version of you died. From now on, you are not a reaction. You are the calculated storm they never see coming. You listen strategically, not emotionally. You plant ideas where others spill secrets. You create power where others cause chaos. Hear me now. This world is not fair. The battlefield is silent. The attacks are psychological. And the most dangerous weapon is words. So what will you do? Will you shrink when the rumors start? Will you chase down shadows in fear? Will you let envy write your story? Will you rise? Will you master the art of gossip, not to destroy but to shape destiny? This is your call to war. Not with fists but with intent. Not with noise but with precision. Not with panic but with presence. Whisper with purpose. Speak with power. Move like myth, because you're not just in the game anymore. You are the player who writes the rules.